want to know how the hell people in Canada are even living. I generally consider myself a positive person. I'm like resourceful, but...
So don't you think if we all collectively raised our prices that these tricks will have no reason to pay? Because that'll be the new standard. The standard is no more going to be, for some of y'all, 200 an hour, 100 QV. Like, let's...
Okay, well, you said women are more promiscuous than men. That's not true.
It's 100% true.
It's not true.
100% true.
It's not true.
However, the difference is women have more access to being promiscuous because it's very easy for women to get laid, whereas it's rather difficult for men to get laid, relatively speaking, comparatively speaking. So less men have access to hookup culture. So there are more women who engage in hookup culture who are promiscuous than there are men.
I mean, can you say it again?
Before we go any further, let me share the comment of the day. Shout out to Rod. He said, "The peace, quiet of the single life is hard to give up. Once you are older, your testosterone no longer fuels the sex drive to the point your judgment is clouded. This brings clarity and focus in your decisions regarding your time and money. Men do the cost-benefit analysis, and women rarely pass it at this age." Well said, brother. Please don't forget to reach out to us by email to claim your $5. As usual, guys, I'll pick one comment from each video. It may be the funniest, the most liked, or one that touched me, so don't forget to leave a comment, and you may be our next winner. Make sure to hit the like and subscribe buttons too, as it helps a lot. Now back to the video.
Embrace your masculinity.
In a relationship, have you ever had a backup plan? Keep it no fugazi.
I know we have some type of bond with each other, but I feel like this has no type of potential into making things further and what we have going on.
Answer the question.
You know what?
Yes or no?
You know what? I'll give that to you.
Yeah, you had a backup plan.
It's a backup plan. It's not cheating. Like, I'm faithful as f***.
Are you talking about a backup plan isn't cheating?
No. Listen to me, though.
Yes, it is.
No, it is. But I'm faithful. But when it comes to... don't be mad when I do the same thing. Because that's showing me you was never real to begin with.
So you want to be like a man just like her?
No, I don't want to be a man.
You want to have men behavior and be promiscuous and sleep around?
I want a man.
You think God and your ancestors would like that?
I want to...
Disgusting.
No.
The modern dating conundrum. We've got women out here believing that having a backup plan is a viable strategy while still claiming to be faithful. Sweetie, that's not how faithfulness works. It's not a matter of technicalities, it's a matter of principle. Loyalty and trust are bedrock foundations of any genuine relationship. When you're in a committed relationship, there should be no plan B, C, or D. The mere existence of a backup plan is an insult to the idea of commitment. It showcases a lack of trust in the current relationship and its potential to grow and flourish. And if that's the case, why be in the relationship at all? I'm faithful, but there's no but. You're either faithful or you're not. And by her own admission, she's not. A backup plan, by its very nature, implies a lack of faith in the current relationship. It's basically a safety net for when things don't go as planned. But what about working on making the current relationship better instead of having one foot out the door? This is the kind of mentality that's contributing to the breakdown of relationships in this generation. It's a mishmash of confusion, misplaced priorities, and a lack of genuine understanding of commitment. We've got women who claim to want a real, meaningful relationship, but their actions and beliefs don't align with that sentiment. It's this "I want to have my cake and eat it too" mentality that's hurting genuine connections and creating a cesspool of distrust in the dating scene. At least she was honest. Reality is most women will have a backup. That's why they move on so fast after a breakup. When she leaves you, she already left 4 months prior. You just did not know. Gents, this is exactly why we say she's not yours. It's just your turn. Let's have a look at some comments. She doesn't even know what she is talking of, and how is she keeping up the backup plan without serving it? She funny she wants to have a backup since already was preparing for him to leave, so she will do it first. How is she going to gaslight the host and amp, put her potential infidelity on him? Contradiction and hypocrisy ain't the same damn time. I swear this generation women's are brainless and brainwashed, they don't even what they talking about. Nobody wants to be considered as bad or cheater in this case, that's why she suffered. She wants to be loyal, but that's a wish. She is a cheater.
So don't you think if we all collectively raised our prices that these tricks will have no reason to pay? Because that'll be the new standard. The standard is no more going to be, for some of y'all, 200 an hour, 100 QV. Like, let's cut the QVs out too, because I really don't like that. Like, let's just keep it half hour, hour and above. And let's tax they ass, because all of these cheap ass prices is really getting on my nerves. How am I supposed to make a living? You bitches not doing right. Like, what? I don't live in a studio apartment, bitch. I need the big bag because I like big shit. Like,
welcome to the clown world we live in, where degeneracy has become the new normal. Ladies and gentlemen, it seems we've taken another plunge into the absolute absurdity of the modern dating world. The audacity, the sheer audacity of these women thinking they can standardize and raise their prices for intimacy is beyond comprehension. We're officially in clown world territory. If you didn't catch that, when she's talking about a QV, she's referring to a quickie. Now, instead of aiming for genuine connections and relationships, they're out here setting price tags. It's like an open market of desperation and delusion, and it's as if the dignity of earning an honest living is now scoffed at. Now, what's more concerning? The fact that modern women are openly commodifying themselves, or that they're upset about their rates not being high enough? It's astonishing. They have become so disconnected from reality that they believe men should be lining up, wallet in hand, for their services. Now, for the guys out there, understand that dating in this era is going to cost you. If you're contemplating a relationship, especially with a modern woman influenced by such mindsets, brace yourself. You'll not only be spending money, but investing significant time, effort, and emotional energy. Some men even argue that it might be cheaper to rent a woman, have your brief fling, and walk away without the ongoing financial and emotional commitments of a relationship. But here's where it gets tricky. While that approach might seem more efficient or even economical, it's dangerous. First, by renting, you're feeding into this distorted ecosystem. You're reinforcing this delusion that women are the prize purely because of their sexuality. It's unsustainable and fundamentally flawed. And let's not downplay the tangible risks here. You're exposing yourself to potential STDs and the very real danger of getting baby-trapped. The video clip we just watched is a symptom of a larger issue. We're in a society where intimacy is bartered, where personal worth is muddled with price tags. It's not merely about setting a price, it's about understanding intrinsic value. And if this is the current metric, we're heading down a treacherous path. So, I'd urge you not to feed into this lunacy. Don't be the reason they continue to think this way. Honestly, we've reached a point where women believe they are the ultimate prize, that they deserve the cream of the crop of men while offering next to nothing in return. Remember her talking about wanting the big bag? Yeah, it's not about love, connection, or mutual respect. It's about material gain, and if she doesn't see the expected lifestyle, she'll be off to the next highest bidder. This, gentlemen, is the tragic decline of genuine relationships. It's a world where the big bag and material gain trumps genuine connection. The advice? Stay vigilant, know your worth, and steer clear of the clown show. Because in this carnival of modern relationships, it's only a matter of time before the tent collapses.
Okay, well, you said women are more promiscuous than men. That's not true.
It's 100% true.
It's not true.
100% true.
It's not true.
However, the difference is women have more access to being promiscuous because it's very easy for women to get laid, whereas it's rather difficult for men to get laid, relatively speaking, comparatively speaking. So less men have access to hookup culture. So there are more women who engage in hookup culture who are promiscuous than there are men.
I mean, can you say it again?
Welcome to another session of modern women refusing to accept the raw, unfiltered truths of the dating game. Our friend here raises a valid point. Body count does matter. And oh boy, does it ruffle some feathers. It's fascinating how most women these days can't seem to wrap their heads around such a straightforward concept. But let's simplify it. You can't roll around in the mud and then wonder why no one wants to buy the pristine white dress. It's simple logic. But no, modern women want to parade around, having their hot girl summer, only to be shocked when they find themselves facing a cold, lonely winter. It's honestly laughable. This isn't about shaming anyone for their choices, but about understanding the consequences that come with them. The reality is that for short-term flings, yes, men might be more willing to overlook a woman's promiscuity because, well, easy access. But when it comes to the long term, to building a meaningful relationship, the game changes. But hey, why grasp this simple notion when you can play the victim card? These women are on an endless loop of trying to compete with men. But here's the twist. It's not a competition. Men and women are inherently different, and that's okay. The sooner they understand this, the better off they'll be. So, to all the women trying to turn their 304 summers into wifey winters, good luck. But don't act surprised when things don't go as planned. Embrace your choices, but also understand that every choice comes with its own set of consequences. You can't have it both ways. Let's have a look at some comments. Them asking why body count matters is like saying, why don't a strong man matter? Village Bicycle, everyone has a go. Nobody in their right mind would wife up a trash bag. But is she married? I bet not. No guy would want to buy a city ride. They might want to ride one, but never buy one. It's fun to ride the village bike, but not interested in marrying it. They don't want to believe it, they think they're the prize. Till they're 40 and alone with cats, then they believe. Tainted energy. It's amazing how they take promiscuity for granted. Enjoy it now before you become run down. They pretend to not understand because they all got high body counts. Men will sort them into two categories. Recreational entertainment or potential wife, they all go to the first.
I want to know how the hell people in Canada are even living. I generally consider myself a positive person. I'm like resourceful, but some stuff happened around the property and like, while I know I'll never truly be homeless, like I have family to live with and you know, like I have options. Like I'm luckier than a lot of other people, but how the hell is anyone existing in Canada? Like I feel trapped and like I just got a good job. I start in September, but even with that job, it pays less than 40 grand a year. And it's a job that requires like education, and even on that job, like I still can't do shit. I can't buy anything. I can't afford the rent these days. Like I'm just feeling so much despair, and I know I'm normally like really, really positive, but I'm just like, how is everyone else, and are you okay? Because the answer's probably no. And I know I'm lucky. I don't have kids. I have like good family that will support me, but I feel like I can't stay here, but I can't move anywhere else, because anywhere else I move to, I'm gonna be charging, like, the landlords are just gonna charge me like $2,500 a month in rent. Like, unless I move into the middle of literally nowhere where there are 0 jobs, and I'm just feeling really overwhelmed. And like, I don't know. There's a part of me that just wants to say F it and just get a whole bunch of credit cards and just travel and just like get out of Canada, because like I know it's bad everywhere. I really do. But I don't know. At 33 years old, like I was really hoping that I could at the very least afford, you know, a small house. I don't want 3,100 square feet bullshit. I just want something small, 500 square feet, even less. And yet it's so fucking expensive. Like I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Look at this spectacle. A modern woman at the mercy of her own choices, breaking down for the world to see. It's almost poetic in its predictability. Has the strong, independent woman narrative finally crumbled? The reality is this: life is hard, and streaming your struggles online won't make them disappear. Now why, I wonder, do some women feel an irresistible urge to broadcast their failures online? Are they hoping for validation, sympathy, or maybe just an echo chamber of similar-minded individuals to reassure them that it's not them, it's the world? Whatever the reason, airing your dirty laundry has become the new norm. But let's dissect her woes a bit. She's 33, without a partner, without a home, and clearly without a clue. She rants about not being able to afford a simple house. Maybe, just maybe, if she hadn't spent her prime years drinking the feminist Kool-Aid and dismissing the idea of partnership, she'd have someone to share those burdens with. Life has its costs, emotional and financial. Past generations understood that. They partnered up, weathered storms together, and built lives. It's genuinely fascinating watching these independent women crumble under the weight of their own decisions, then rush to the internet hoping for sympathy. Here's a thought. Instead of chasing career highs and spending the best years of your life believing men are the enemy, maybe, just maybe, focus on building something real. Because newsflash, a bunch of likes and stay strong comments won't keep you warm at night or help you pay the bills. Wake up, ladies. This could very well be your future. Don't say you weren't warned.
Thank you so much for watching. If you found value in this video, hit the like and subscribe buttons, ring the notification bell so you don't miss out on future uploads, drop a comment, and share it. See you in the next video, guys. Till next time.